Hello and welcome to Battlefield 2042. Yes, it's the second season release date, and as it's kinda, pretty much standard now, I'm gonna. Hey there! Nice to see you in the chat again, Daisuva. We're gonna go over some of the new stuff, some of the new, new toys, try to unlock, the new operator and all that. And looking at all the changes that the game has made with this update. Play the new map, obviously, and yeah. So, I wanted to start this with, Zero, but when I started the game, I actually just started, instantly unlocked 4 levels, which was probably because I guess the missions from last season missions, still spilled over in some sense, which, I mean, saved me the time to unlock the specialist, so... Or I unlocked the specialist directly because I own the battle pass. Anyway, the new specialist Crawford, supposedly a support specialist. But why is it glitching out that much? Anyway, they reworked a lot, so, by the way, if I quit, I quit the game. There is no overarching menu anymore, it's gone. It's all incorporated into this neat little start screen. So if we want to play Conquest now, whoop. There's the tutorial is also in there now, nice. So as you can see, there's a playlist for Stranded Conquest, and Conquest Solo Co-op, as well as Stranded and Breakthrough. So we can see it in both modes perfectly. There's now a permanent Rush playlist, so nice, finally Rush. If you want to play Portal, it's also now in there with Chainlink. Hey there, Marios. That's unusual, but hey there, hope you're having fun and you enjoy your VIP badge. Only VIPs getting the VIP badge. But yeah, our Conquest Chainlink is now Portal. Interesting one because it's a mode from a Battlefield 4 DLC and just present on like 4 maps. I think 4 maps in this game. So like, yeah, interesting that it's in there, but hey there, Zero came. Also, the VIPs are present. And then Hazard Zone. I mean, if you want to play Hazard Zone, I suppose. But yeah, everything neat. We have a lot to look into. Probably playing some Chainlink also, but yeah. I guess we are just gonna start and jump into Stranded Conquest right away. And just look at the new map, and then we can see if we maybe get to one of the new weapons, which is on 10. So the AM40, we should get there pretty quickly. Ooh, finally new Falk skins. They've been a bit of a mess. No, not even. Okay, that's a good player card background with the Jeep. That's good. Hey, getting a VIP is not that expensive. So yeah, we're in Gatun Lake in Panama, which is, I think it's a freshwater lake that happened because they built the Panama Canal and just bottled up. Basically, it just started holding back all the rainwater there, so now there's an artificial freshwater lake in Panama. And yeah. Oh, we already have 1 tornado going. I feel like the game currently is a bit... Okay, that explains it. For some reason, my game was like completely.
Contact with enemy forces.
Nope.
This is why you're here, Notepads. Capture the.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's just jump into it and play a bit on Stranded. I suppose, yes, this is 128 players. For everyone uninitiated, this map is small enough that 128 players and 128 players and 64 players share the same layout, so it's a container map, but still. There's Tornado. A bit janky performance. Just a tiny bit. And there's already someone playing Crawford. We should also put on Crawford, but I'm a bit unsure how to feel about him. I have a feeling when I still stream over one PC Battlefield, it still tanks the performance a bit on 128 players. A tiny bit. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, Breakthrough will be 64 players, so that's obviously gonna be a huge improvement. Ooh. Stuff is moving again.
The enemy is moving on Charlie 1. They control more sectors than us. Move to counterattack. Take the victim line. Sector Bravo just fell to the enemy. Get back! Grenade out!
Nice. Oh, god damn it. This is hectic. This is hectic. So, hope you're all having a fun week so far and enjoying some, well, now, relaxed shooty bang bang. Let's spawn on the other side of the map. Ah, yes. I really like how the ship is like in the middle and high up. I mean, I know people were like, this might be just a new Discarded, but I would disagree. Like, there's a lot more cover out there, and at least it's just one ship. And, okay, to be fair, the ship on Discarded was the best part. So, I wouldn't... It doesn't surprise me that they made it into, like, the one ship idea into one map. I am very much interested in how the Discarded rework is turning out, though, because... yeah, those reworks are still coming, and they're looking really great. For everyone not in, who doesn't know what I mean with reworks, they said they're going to rework basically all the main maps in Battlefield 2042. So far there is just Kaleidoscope out. They released the Kaleidoscope rework. It's pretty good. It's just... I mean, it's basically still Kaleidoscope, but there's no small military base in there, and just a lot more cover, and overall, it's just a better map. It just works way better with a lot more cover. And the next one's gonna be Renewal, which is gonna be much more substantial. Like, they're gonna take out some areas. Big, like, a whole sector is just gone then. Like, the E sector is probably just completely gone, and then you're gonna... E and A sectors are gonna be gone, and everything's just gonna move into together, more cover, you know, the whole shebang. Maybe it's gonna show them off like at the end of the season. Okay, there we go. There we, haha. Oh damn it. Kill from behind. Yeah, the game actually is currently on a good path, I would say. I mean, there's this whole discussion about content, which the longer I play the game, the more I would say I get a very mixed feeling about everyone's saying, oh, we need more maps. Because on one hand, yeah, previous games had more maps, but also DLC maps usually were hit and miss, like really, really hit and miss. Except when they switched to, you know, less maps with Battlefield 5, the maps started to be mainly hits, I would say, mainly. There's still, like, you know, a disagreement. Some people didn't like beach landings in the Pacific. I really, really love the beach landings in the Pacific. I guess that's more personal taste. Tank. Yeah, we... No, don't want to mess with tank. I'm out of here. Dun 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 dun. Hey, you know what? Let's go over to E.
Sharpen it straight. Just need to hold together.
But yeah, very much looking forward to the next remakes. Because Renewal looks great, Orbital looks great, and I know the next one is gonna be Manifest. Like, this whole reworking of the game over the past... Now that it's coming, it really helps the game out. Now, is it less content overall? Well, if we talk purely about maps and guns, yes. There is not really a discussion here, like previous games just had more. But here's probably the most crucial thing I'm currently concerned about is how long is this game going to be supported? Because if it's gonna be supported for 2 to 3 years, and we're gonna see some more content over that time, well, then I don't know if I'm gonna be that mad that they are currently doing reworks mainly and dropping like one map or so, because it would probably be ramped up if they don't if they stop reworking maps. And on the other hand, the game is like chock full with cosmetics, but I can see why people are like, oh no, cosmetics is not, you know, complete gameplay, which fair, but it's not like people don't like, you know, playing and unlocking cosmetic stuff. Oh no, I can't call in a ranger. But I should call in a ranger.
This is not acceptable.
Damn. Ah, well. But also, very much looking forward to how the specialist rework is going to turn out in the end. Okay, wait, we actually have Crawford. Let's just play Crawford for a second, right? Time to do his job, which, like, interestingly, he's a support, apparently. So obviously, he has a minigun turret. Obviously. That... this is what I think that he wasn't actually a support until recently. That they gave him, you know, the ability to revive people. They gave him the ability to revive people in a perk that gives some ammunition when you revive people, mainly so they have like a third support when they do their big rework. However, the more I looked at the rework and the more I played, the more I think they actually need to really rethink how the whole system is going to work, and I feel very much they need to split up the support. Like the support role, as much as it's working now, it's more working because it just accumulates way too much consistent power into two specialists. That's it. Like, if you really think about it, it's just two specialists that have all the support abilities in one shape or form. So you have like either Angel doing it again, having the ammunition packs from previous titles like Battlefield 4 and his whole loadout crate, and then you just put in a heal box, and boom, he can resupply and heal, and it's just okay. That's strong. Damn it. So, you know, the whole reviving, which, again, I do think the core idea of the specialist rework is bad. It's literally what I was saying all the time they should have done. Just giving every class a main gadget that they always have, which in this case is obviously you know, revive tool, defibrillator for the supports, and then you have like the repair kit on the support. Oh, and currently I'm just looking at the support and feeling like, yeah, I know that you know, heal box and ammo box should be class gadgets, but I feel like at least one of the two needs to go on a different class altogether, and it's probably the ammo box. And if we actually make that cut, like getting the ammo box out and just saying, okay, all the heal items are gonna be class gadgets, which would actually make Crawford, you know, viable, because then his peers wouldn't, like, he wouldn't just be outclassed by Angel and Falk having heal and resupply, which is just, again, way too fucking strong for one class, in my opinion. He would be like, okay, he has healing, he has, and there we go. Like, he would have healing, he would have the revive, like every other special support then, and then the supports would have just, you know, some gadget that would help them do that job. Like, you know, put up a minigun turret. Doesn't sound like the worst. And, you know, ammunition crate and ammunition packages should probably become class gadgets of... well... maybe the assault? This sounds like the most logical one to do it. At that point... okay, at that point we would have the class balance of Bad Company 2. But, you know, it would still be the class balance of Bad Company 2. I would not say no to a more modernized class balance of Bad Company 2. I'm actually very, very down for a modernized class balance of Bad Company 2. Yeah, okay, when I stream 128 players, it really is just a bit laggy. Teeny tiny bit. He's pretty inaccurate, actually. And there we go. Dead. So, what? Okay, but what expensive things are you thinking about buying, by the way?
Enemy forces.
It's like sitting here in chat and I haven't asked yet, even though I'm kind of rambling on about the game. So yeah, Itsuba, what expensive things? Is it magic cards again? Is it just a bunch of magic cards to build commander decks? It was usually that. Ooh. That's your end of round music. Ooh, that's good. It's nice, actually. Quite nice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, God damn it. I was asking what expensive things you think of buying, and I was wondering if it's magic cards again for a commander deck, because it's usually magic cards for a commander deck. I wonder if the vault weapons are already in the game. We should look out for that. I think they should be in the game. So also a thing, as they're gonna patch in weapons to use from previous games that are in Portal. I think the M16A3 first. Probably gonna be still balanced and all that to, you know, fit better into 2042 down the line, and I'm very sure they're gonna have skins and all that. But yeah. Going to look if they're in the game already.
Sector Alpha has fallen to the enemy.
Haven't played a lot of Battlefield, a lot of Magic the Gathering myself in recent times. It's more like just general buying, just general buying to satisfy the wish for consume. I get that. The urge to consume can be very, very strong sometimes.
Incoming grenade!
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, depression and buying impulses are very, very deadly, I would say. Very, very bad combination. Not much of a good outcome in my opinion. Except if you kinda know what you want and then play onto it. I've become very wary of what I want. I kinda hate that up until that point I still sometimes just look at things like, oh hey, we're gonna have like a sale for example, Resident Evil games on PC, which is then like on Humble Bundle, and then I'm like, fuck, I need to spend that $30. But those were good to spend $30, I would say, since we are playing Resident Evil Revelations now in another time slot. Ah. But yeah. Depression and buy impulses are very bad and not good. Very bad, not good buy impulses. I kinda hate that, this... I really don't like that this autumn, this fall, is gonna be like a bunch of game releases. I'm just looking at me like, I don't want to play that. Like, okay, Bayonetta 3... Again, if I get... Nice, we're already on 7. Good. We're gonna get those assault rifle. Oh yeah, that actually sounds like very typical depression. Oh, nice. Medical grade mastery is going on. So yeah, let's look at some stuff. As you can see, oh, the assault weapons now need to be scrolled. We will unlock the AM40 soonish and then play with that around a bit. There's now the M16A3. We need kills and assists with the M16A3. Okay, we don't have it. Or SCAR MGL. So with the SCAR. Okay. Ironic that it's not the M5A3 you're going to use, but I suppose. And kills and assists with underbarrel grenade launchers. Doable. On 22, the new pistol, which is actually like a really fun weapon, because basically the whole mechanism for the gun is in this above part, which is folding upwards like this, and then you slap a P90 magazine in, so you have like a really big magazine and a good caliber, but still a pistol, which is pretty cool. Oh, clothes are really dope, has to be picky about. So teammates resupplied with ammo, okay, and PKPBP, okay, that's actually really easy. That's easy. M60 E4. So, you know, bunch of new weapons actually unlock. So it's like, good. That's good, actually. Probably not gonna have them this stream, but maybe next time. Let's see. So yeah, there's Crawford, which is, yeah, we probably there's gonna be boost service for that. And there we go, Angel stuff. Where did I want to go now, actually? Oh yeah, right. Wait. I had like the ammo crate mastery? No, that wasn't it. Which one? Oh yeah, heal crate. Oh, it's getting upwards. Nice. Anyway, let's just go into a bit less demanding mode with less players. Oh yeah, Soul Hackers is something. I don't think I'm gonna play it soonish though. There's again too much. There's like, yeah, I mean, just looking at October, like I'm currently playing Resident Evil Revelations, and I'm still thinking about playing Resident Evil Revelations 2 afterwards, which is, you know, kind of the obvious one to do. Then the Revelation series would just be done and done. Can upload it to YouTube. Boom. But on the other hand, I have, in October, when I actually get a new monitor by then, hopefully there's gonna be like at least one good offer, I would say. I mean, I still need to find out what are good monitors that are affordable anyway. Then there's Bayonetta 3 in October, so quite obvious that this is on the list. And then there's now Victoria 3.
That the US has invaded one of their outposts. They are requesting aid. The Americans seek to destroy vital communications and support equipment that empower the region. Our new allies need a show of strength. Defend the canal, break the American offense, and your contract will be paid in full. We are providing transport. Hit the ground running, no fats.
And there we go. Supplied or healed, that's easy. Logistics, ribbons, and yeah, kills and revives. That's pretty easy to do. So yeah, goddamn Victoria 3. They actually streamed that today. Yeah, today. It was like 4 hours or so they streamed, and what can I say? It's looking good. Like, starting and already having 2 tornadoes coming at us.
If US forces take the sector, pull back
the war of the future is quite brutal indeed.
Survive this siege long enough to deplete their resources. Work engagement area.
God damn it. Yeah, Victoria 3 is looking pretty good, I would say. You could revive me. Hey there. Oh, no, okay. But like, what can you say? It's like probably the most complex Paradox Interactive game to date. So you're kind of looking at lots of stuff, you know. It's like the whole get your import routes sorted, get your try to have like a bunch of colonies, get resources, just the whole shebang. I actually played the Netherlands, so that was actually kind of interesting to see because it's again in a pretty precarious situation at that start. Not weak, but lost Belgium. God damn it. Okay, Breakthroughs really is a hectic mode currently. It's kind of interesting you say it's on your list to play and it's like out for over 10 years now. Didn't Bayonetta even come out in like 2009, 2008? I know it's a pretty old game by this point. Oh god, the other storm is here. Okay. This is what I wanted to ask because you're like, not the weird reboot, but like, the weird reboot is actually called DMC. The other titles are called Devil May Cry. Yeah. So I was like, okay, you wanted to play the reboot, huh? Yeah, okay, I mean, Devil May Cry is like even older, but you get good versions nowadays. I don't know if I can actually recommend the Switch versions because for some reason Capcom decided to actually make the Switch versions quite unique. So just for a little overview. One of the main gameplay elements of Devil May Cry is that you have styles. And those styles kind of give you unique, just a bit of unique abilities and just define a bit your playstyle. In newer titles like Devil May Cry 4 and 5, you can just switch the styles on the fly. That's just a thing. And characters are kind of defined by it. So like, for example, Nero has its own gameplay ability, which isn't switching styles, but you know, in 5 he has his whole arm reload thing. He's literally and can power up his sword like he's, you know, like starting a motorbike, which is just dumb and I love it. While Dante has his styles and different weapons to switch through. And, well, okay, Virgil is just broken. But anyway... So, you have, like, this combination, and Dante is just switching through all the styles. Now... Devil May Cry 3 has the styles, but it doesn't have the style switching. Except the the Switch version. They never patched, as far as I know, any other re-release, and the Switch version is a complete digital release for some godforsaken reason. And yet, it's the version that got the gameplay adaptation from 4. It's not balanced around it, and I heard some mixed stuff, but it's there. So yeah, interesting little port. Damn it. Yeah, the reboot was like... I mean, do I need to say even more than sniper abortion? That one, that was just bad. That was just so bad. And the one girl just collecting squirrel semen all the time, yeah. Here's the thing. Devil May Cry was always a series that was very, you know, it was jokey, had his humor, and you could have always do little bit of weird stuff. But the characters were actually pretty well done still. It had this balance of, yeah, Nero is like an insecure crybaby and cracks fun jokes, but it kinda gave him depth. All the it gave him some depth. Like Nero had depth, Dante had depth. All the characters had depth in some form. The reboot really just wanted the style, and then it was a very, very toxic version of it. Like,
You've left the engagement area.
I know that to this day some people will debate, oh, is the reboot actually that bad, and then just focus on the gameplay. Or on insignificant stuff like, oh, Dante doesn't have white hair, which he does at the end of the story because, you know, it's one of those origin stories where the character gets his defining features at the end. No, it had some ideas, but on the other hand, the rest of the game was just made by not good people, let's just say it like that. And this is why I don't think, which is why I think we are discussing the wrong parts of the reboot all the time. Because if you have like just a discussion about, oh, does the game have humor? Well, it tries to a certain degree. Or do you have a discussion about, is the gameplay that bad? Well, compared to other titles, it's still alright. But when you then hear like a GDC conference talk, where he literally says, oh, one of the design goals was that Dante should not look like a gay cowboy. At a certain point you're realizing, wait, those people are full of shit. They're not people you should hold up. Like, you wouldn't say something like that if you're not having some really shitty views on the world. In fact, I'm still very happy that Devil May Cry 5 actually parodied this exact fucking sentiment. Like, thank God that this game went back to Capcom. Yeah, no, this scene is literally in the game because the reboot devs talked absolute bullshit. That is literally the reason. The whole, you know, having a head that is a weapon and doing the whole Michael Jackson dance, that is there because the devs of Devil May Cry 5 pulled the middle finger to the reboot devs, and I respect that.
Hostile trying to capture Bravo 1. Hostile strength by a quarter.
Well, now you know. The more you know. I don't have any effects on the stream, so I just do everything myself. But you just have to deal with that. Do like the new map a lot, even though it's very. You really notice it's very hectic. Damn. Kills with SMGs. Nice. Just gonna do that now. How many are in 40? Oh my. A little bit of grinding is good.
One of our objectives has been targeted.
Dun, 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 dun. God damn it. Huh.
We were just forced off Bravo 1.
Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. Well, did we win? Are we? Oh no, we've got pushed back again. We are not winning. Certified not winning.
Guard your objective at all costs.
Yeah, as you can see, switch back to Angel, and already I can just I can actually revive, I can heal, I can give ammunition. It's so much better. They really need to just make a few more, you know, ammo gadgets and a few and take the heal gadgets away from Falk, away from Angel. Give them something else and just make it so that these specialists just have healing and ammo boxes as class gadgets somewhere. I mean, yeah, just put the ammo box on the Assault, I would say. Just do it. The Assault currently it just fits because they're more defined by their specialist gadgets anyway. So give them the ammunition, it would work. Yeah, lots of games to look forward, and I mean, I still feel a bit obligated to play Victoria 3. Might be even streaming it because, well, wasn't able to play the last Victoria game from Martin Unward back at ParadoxCon, so if that keeps being interesting, I'm probably gonna play that. Good lord, no. People spamming the grenades. I just wanna ask, any games you all are looking forward to coming out the next months, weeks, years, or just in general games you're looking forward to?
American forces deteriorating. They're beginning to attack. Sector lost. Fall back and mount a new defense in the next sector. Enemy soldier ready!
Oh my, I mean, Advance Wars is kinda, how should I put it even? Isn't it kinda infinitely delayed because there's currently war going on? I mean, I get why they're doing it, but it's still like just...
Fight harder. We must
I wonder how it is actually... I wonder how Advance Wars, how this... I mean, okay, so we all know it's getting delayed because of the Ukraine war. So the game is basically finished. And it's infinitely delayed. I am very curious though if this whole delay due to Ukrainian war. I mean, it got delayed last December because it wasn't ready, and then it was supposed to come out in April, and then, well, Russia tried to rush B and, well, rush Kiev and failed. Gladly. Fuck them. Yeah, I'm actually quite interested in Street Fighter 6 as well, not going to lie. It is funny though that like last console generations we've seen basically every fighting game switch from no proprietary game engines to Unreal Engine 4. Well, except Mortal Kombat, because believe it or not, all games from NetherRealm Studios are still running on a very heavily modified version of Unreal Engine 3, which they developed for, I think, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. Yeah. Small tech trivia. Yeah, now Street Fighter 6 is RE Engine. Okay, most of Capcom games are currently in RE Engine, but it is interesting to see though. You kind of expect them to just stay with the engine they're already having, but no, they don't. This is really not going well at the moment. But I'm actually wondering if this whole delay, like, if Advanced Wars is coming out next year, say, is there gonna, like, how polished is it? Is there gonna be, like, extra game aspects in this one now? Is this a thing? I would be, like, very surprised, but also it wouldn't completely not surprise me. Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6, they gave those characters muscles, and it's good. Still, I should point out that, well, how do I put it like that? Chun-Li's legs are still not on the level of Street Fighter 4 again. I am very angry that we do not have Chun-Li Street Fighter 4 legs again. I want those thighs back. Give me the muscle thighs, Capcom! You fucking coward, stop nerfing her thighs. And then people are like, oh, it's unrealistic, fuck you, give her the massive thighs that crush brains. This is what Chun-Li deserves. This is beautiful. Yeah, they did. In some form, they did. Look at everyone already being S something. A lot of people are actually still playing this game. And, I mean, many people coming back. That's for sure. Hey, kills with SMGs and... probably threw it very easily. But yeah, before we make, like, our excursion into Chainlink, since you probably all now are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, okay, so perfect. Yeah, reward something. There we go. This is what I mean with Chun-Li Street Fighter 4. She had thighs back then and good outfits. So I always feel like they just continuously nerfed her thighs. Like, look at those thighs. They gave her some. And they've never went back to this, and it's a crime. It's just a complete crime. Ah, well. And, yay, fossil fuel. Dinos. And let's put on some chaining. I really wonder if they actually put actual dinos in this series one day. Some chain link. Let's see. We're gonna unlock some stuff. Ooh, chain link is also an exposure. It's kind of funny that this game of all games brings back Chainlink, but you know, on the other hand, we are having Conquest Custom, so it wouldn't surprise me showing off the capabilities of that. So just so you know what I mean with Conquest Custom. Okay, oh yeah, obviously they made it with... In 4 they had like a very, you could see it on the map where here it is more now, with how many links can you make between flags, and it's shown. It's a Portal thing, because, that makes sense why you bring back Chainlink. Yeah, because now they actually patched in that you can make your own game, like you can make custom conquest games. So everyone who doesn't know, in Portal you can actually kinda code your own game modes so far. What do I mean with that? So you have like a lot of stuff you can tweak on what is allowed, what is not allowed, and all that. Which maps, errors, blah 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 blah. But in some modes, which was so far just free for all, team deathmatch, and I think domination, you're actually able on the Portal website to not only make something, but program in a visual programming editor your own rules for it. So you could actually make some really unique game modes in that sense. But so far, this was only possible for, well, small game modes. And now with this season you actually have the option to make all those rules edits, like literal edits in the rule, like a literal programming tool on conquest modes, and this is great. So we're gonna see a lot more interesting custom game modes from now on. I am very sure.
One of our objectives is no longer secure.
Bravo 2 has been seized by the enemy.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, Darktide.
Our attack on Bravo 2 is underway.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I don't think Darktide is going to be a bad game. It's also just not a game I wish they made. Let's just put it like that. Combined with everything, well, okay, I think I need to start from the beginning. I really did like, how's it called, Vermintide. Vermintide 2 was a fun game at the start, because Vermintide 2, when it launched, was brutal as fucking hell. Like, brutal as fucking hell. Which had its ups and downsides. So basically you just kinda played one level over and over again to get the most out of drops and all that. But on the other hand, you then ended up with... well... wait, I'm playing this? What? Why did I play this now? Yeah, you kinda just played, you played the first level over and over again because it was the easiest one if you wanted to get some form of equipment, which, oh, you can only play certain, that's kinda stupid. So the game was basically, you either have like 4 people that really now know how to play, or you will never touch higher difficulties, or you gonna play, well,
U.S. forces have secured objective Bravo 2.
well, you just have to play on high difficulties and get some loot. Yeah, you couldn't have done that at launch. You would be fucking grinded into the ground on like the 2nd difficulty. Vermintide 2 at launch was brutal as hell, and you know what? Yeah, it kinda didn't make it that playable. Yes, it kinda kept you from... it kinda made it a bit more of a grind to get progress. But it actually felt really, really good. Like, this was a game that just wanted to you dead. And that was great. And yeah, then they release, you know, more maps as DLCs. I mean, that's okay, you can do that and all that. But you know, nothing that really got us back after the game just... I think it actually just got easier. It just kind of missed some of the flair that the original release had. I mean, yes, probably it made it more accessible, which is... it's fine. It's fine.
U.S. forces have occupied an objective.
Oh, the new Panhard crab falling down. Yeah, the bosses were absolutely brutal in the release. Like, not fun. I mean, okay, no, they were fun as hell to play against, but they wiped you very fast.
Allies beginning
Very,
attack
very
on Bravo
fast.
2.
And yeah, this also kind of made this dilemma of you didn't get any bonus from playing on levels with bosses, so you just didn't play on levels with bosses. Which also kind of defeats the point.
That's one down. Heads on the ground.
Nice.
Bravo 2 attack.
Yeah. Though Vermintide 2 is fun. Okay, yeah. I don't think that was the case back in the day, but
Bravo 2 is now secure.
I don't know. I don't think at launch that was the case. You literally were just able to play without. And even then, most of the time you did grind for
Have to reload.
stuff anyway, because again,
Cannon on the way.
ah, okay, yeah, that turret is probably the best in indoor areas, like. Oh yeah, the maps usually were harder than the bosses, but the bosses were still like... You still had to, had so much problems with them sometimes. Oh god. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm just not looking that much towards Darktide. I think Darktide is probably gonna be a very balanced game. Darktide is probably gonna be a very good game to play if you want co-op games. But two things for me. I don't really... I'm just not really looking forward to them. Probably because I've played my share of co-op games, and I have the co-op games I like to play. I know how Shark Mob is... I mean, it wasn't Shark Mob, Fat Shark. Shark Mob made Blood Hunt. Shark Mob is different people.
Enemy neutralized. Watch out! Grenade! I'm reloading!
We are attacking objective Bravo 1.
Let's keep pushing! First aid here!
Damn it.
Hold on!
Maybe. I probably won't be the person that pressures you. Again, I have like a bunch of co-op games and, you know, zombie type co-op games. There's World War Z. If I want, there's even Back 4 Blood, which I wouldn't say it's a practical joke, but you know, it's Back 4 Blood. Then again, Back 4 Blood has a Twitch, like a Twitch plugin actually, so I'd say it's probably one of the few, one of those co-op games that if one makes a collaboration with someone, it would probably not be the worst game. Because then you, dear chat, can just fuck us over.
An objective is under siege.
Yeah, Crawfords are like, on the right maps, they can be very devastating. I know, maybe if you're playing it on the right server, reminds me of this, I think Danny just uploaded this a video today, because there are servers where you can just boost with EMP grenades, and they're doing it, you know, to just get quick and easy XP, and since they can't ban Crawford, you can actually put up Crawford's gun there and just mow them down, which is kind of funny. But in that sense, at that point I would just say, yeah, just play the game.
Right.
And for 1 second I thought I was playing Angel. Damn it.
They're moving to attack Bravo.
Is it just me or is Chainlink like a lot slower to play? Oh well, it's a conquest round. So the Russians have 1 Chainlink, the Americans have 0. Oh well. Yeah, so by the way, if for anyone not understanding how this mode works, I hope they do make it a real one, because frankly, what it isn't being said right now, fuck it. It's probably easier to just show you again. Dun, dun, dun. God, why is there not a good not a good visual of it? There we go, that's better. So, just as a quick explanation, Chainlink as in Battlefield 4, as you can see here, was actually had a lot of more linear layouts in that sense, which was kind of weird. So everyone was like, oh, it's gonna be like you have to attack always 1 flag and then it moves. No, that's front lines that came in Battlefield 1. However, in this game it was more like, if the US, for example, captures A and B, on their own the flags do nothing, they don't really use tickets. But if they conquer A and B, as you can see, then it establishes a link. And that link counts. If they also conquer C, well, they have 2 links, D 3 links, and so on and so forth. Just to visualize how this mode is supposed to work. While here they kind of just slapped it onto the code and have a bit of like, oh yeah, there are links between those and those flags. So to use A has like a chain size of 2 now. it's, yeah, not the most elegant way of making it, but still cool that they, you know, are like, hey, we at least hack drop an old mode into the game again. Yeah, that's also one thing I dislike about the whole trend, like, of the past decade, that we mainly got 4-player co-op games. It's not that I'm against 4-player co-op games, they can be, like, really fun ones, but it's always so hard to get a 4th player. Which is why I get that, some games pivoted to being like, oh no, you just need 3 players. At that point I was like, okay, that's interesting. I mean, okay, sure, you can have, like, some games that work, like, some quote-unquote core titles that work perfectly as single-player games, like, you know, Call of Duty Zombies mode, but yeah, getting a 4th player is not easy. I mean, hell, I'm playing tabletop RPGs. Getting a 4th player for a round is not easy there. 4 is like, ironically, one of the number where you can play usually the best, but also it's just like, it's just a cursed number. It means death. It's bad. It's just like, oh no, you don't, getting the 4th person to show up and be there is like, nah. I think after this round, this is enough of Chainlink. Probably gonna throw in Exo's Conquest then, and we have some remake maps. Oh god, are there even multiplayer titles where you need 5 people? I mean,
Our forces could not hold Bravo.
you could say, oh yeah, okay, competitive ones, yeah. Ironically, you find way easier a 5th person for multiplayer games in that sense, like 5-player multiplayer games, than a 4-player for a co-op game, but yeah, totally. And then it's like one of those games that is like, you either have like you have 5 people and it's amazing, or fuck you. Like, playing League of Legends alone is just the most dumb idea one can have. Playing League of Legends with 4 other people, that's actually really fun if you can communicate and all that. Okay, if you actually have one person calling all the shots and knowing what, and everyone is listening to them. I wouldn't even say they don't need, they need to, okay, they need to know what they're doing in some form. But also it's just like, you just need someone to coordinate it. But on the other hand, gladly, I would say, League of Legends it just kind of has like at least one role that if you work together with it and you have a second player using it, then it actually is pretty fine in my opinion, and that's junk. Like, have a... Okay, that's an interesting one to know. But yeah, I usually played League of Legends back in the day. No, I actually just played League of Legends back in the day just with one person, and she sat directly beside me, and she always played jungle, and it was the best of times. It wasn't even the worst of times. It was just the best of times. Like, getting master skills on Shen, and then people are like, haha, I'm pushing back Shen. Shen is not good, and then Shen is like, yoinks. You didn't expect that, and then just, you know, dash into them, stun them, and they're suddenly like, where's my health gun? Then they try to run away, and then usually it's like, whoop, oh, there's a green blob in the air. Oh no, I'm dead. And it was so funny because yeah, if you have like a really well scaling a jungler that can actually ambush well. You can just bait so many people in League of Legends. It is unreal. Like, especially on the top lane. Top laners are just like, they never are like, is this bait? And it's all the time so obviously bait. And yet, they look at it and are like, what? What? 1 second. Message approved by him. Oh, yeah, I get why, nope, here it is. Currently don't having, a mod online, so... Yeah, that's an interesting, it's an interesting name. Yeah, in context, not a big problem.
Just in time.
Wait, Exodus Conquest is gone. Slightly pissed that Exodus Conquest is gone. Is Rush actually already available on Stranded? Okay, chat, let's just hear it from you. Which mode should we do we want to have now? I do hope they get their estrogen though. No one should wait for the E. So let's see. Okay, the options are basically more Stranded Conquest or Standard Conquest. It's 128 players all the time, so yeah. More Breakthrough. Or we could play Rush. That's currently the options. Okay, then let's play some Rush, actually. Time to unlock the final weapon. Yeah, logistics weapons, SMG kills, kills with sniper rifles. Oh, I didn't see that one. And also German in the chat, I suppose now. You take number 3. There we go. Number 3. Let's just put on Angel. 16 people, logistics ribbons, kills with SMGs. For some reason it doesn't show the sniper rifle. Huh. Weird.
We must hold the line, defend our objectives, and maintain control of the sectors.
And there we go. Oh god. Ah yes, Rush on Arika Harbor.
this! Use this!
Nope.
Trouble here! Here you go! Those are wounded! I'll get you up! Soldier down! Take the med supplies! Something for you!
Then we have logistic ribbon. Yeah, just one more. Easy done. Need someone to do something about those goddamn... Ah. Someone do something about the tanks. No. No, 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 no. Ah. Early the game is coming along. It slowly is becoming something I would really say, yeah, this, if you see it on a sale, it's worth it if you want the shooter. It's fun. It has its share of problems, but they're getting slowly less.
Here! Med supplies on the ground! This will help!
Okay.
Danger! I'm close!
For you! Can you hear me? All right. Here, use this! Supplies! Here! Grenade deployed! Need to reload! Grab this!
Enemy forces have set explosive charges!
Honestly, Crawford and such is like when they're really making the specials more and more into a more structured class system. I do hope they are going to split up the support just so it's working a lot better and Crawford will not be underpowered. I would generally say this game is probably working the best in Rush. Not... Okay, now I see kills with sniper. 20 kills with sniper rifles. Can I do 20 kills with sniper rifles? I'm bad with sniper rifles, actually.
Take a stand! I'm close by!
We need it! Move on! Enemies down!
Damn it. Just take the automatic one. There is no automatic sniper rifle in this game, by the way. Those are classified as DMRs.
Grab these on the ground!
I do wonder if we will get weapons, that they restrict weapons in the end though. But yeah, DMRs are not counting as sniper rifles. Only bolt action ones are sniper rifles. Oh hey, Diggy. Yeah, it isn't. I mean, is Battlefield nowadays a boomer? I mean, let's just be honest. Battlefield is like from 2001, 2000. So it's, if you could say it is like, I mean, it's one of those old series. And I know still a lot of boomers are playing it. Even though there are obviously a lot of people that got into the series only with 3, and it shows. But yeah, hey, welcome! Yeah, we are playing Season 2 of Battlefield 2042. Tried out the new map and all that. If you want, after this round, or well, this round of Rush, if this is working out, I could switch back for all the new people and just play another round on Stranded, which is a good map. It's fun. It's really fun playing this game at the moment. Oh god. No. No. Defuse. Defuse. Someone defuse there.
Got this!
Ah.
Sector is not secure. Fall back.
Damn it. But then on the other hand, it's more playing on Arica Harbor. I do not have a problem playing more on Arica Harbor. Hands down one of the best maps in the whole series. I don't know if I ever should stop just talking about the series like everyone just knows what I'm what I know. This is just this series I'm playing for like it's too long actually, way too long. Oh well. But yeah, I'm actually very interested if we're seeing more Portal content down the line, because with Season 2, they actually made an interesting change to the, well, quote-unquote 1942 guns, so you know, the World War II guns, because they suddenly have attachments, which, I mean, would probably everyone just have rightfully confused, because in Battlefield 1942, which this game, which it supposedly emulates, there were no sights. And then you look into the sights and it's like, oh, that's all the weapon sights from Battlefield 5. So, yeah, that's interesting. And also you get, there are like 6 new player title cards. And there are 6 Battlefield titles on them. There's 1942, there's 3, that's Bad Company, so you know, all the 3 who are currently in Portal, and there's Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, which is an interesting selection, let's put it like that. But yeah, combined with the fact that they're patching in content from Battlefield 5 in terms of sights and all that, it wouldn't surprise me if we might see Battlefield 5 maps and Battlefield 5 class layout and all that in Portal soon, which... Actually, here's the thing. I know it sounds weird, because Battlefield 5 is the most recent title after this one. But it would actually make sense, because, you know, they can just port stuff and be like, hey, here are more World War II maps and guns, and you can actually play, well, with classes that are not... Okay, to put it mildly, not shit. Because as much as they can be like, oh, hey, we kinda remake the base gameplay of Battlefield 1942 in Portal in /Battlefield 2042, 1942 didn't age well, like, not at all. As much as this game is it's the first one in the series, and you notice. Like, oh hey, here's a class that just doesn't have a sidearm, here's a class that doesn't have a main gun. What's that? It's just very restrictive, and there's no reviving, there's no direct healing, it's just a mess, let's just say that. It's not bad, but like, it didn't age well. It really did not age well. And so on that note, people are like, it wouldn't surprise me if they're like, oh hey, we already have like assets for Battlefield, like for World War II settings in the game. We already have some. We already have World War II guns in the game. Let's just put optics in there. We already have put some stuff from Battlefield 5, and put in a class system that's, let's just say, a lot better than Battlefield 1942's class system, and have people being able to play World War II games and, you know, create their own World War II games. Which, I mean, depending on how much they port, would be like really weird. Would be a really weird situation, because it would kind of mean they would kill off Battlefield 5. Would it be bad though? I mean, you currently still have to unlock guns and all that now here, and you probably would not have the whole cosmetic barrage of Battlefield 5. But wouldn't it be that? Would it be that bad if they actually, you know, ported Battlefield 5 into 2042 Portal, and you were able to play it with whatever type of gameplay you want to play it? I don't think so. Like, if you like the gameplay of Battlefield 5, you could then play on, I don't know, like all the 2042 maps or Battlefield 3 maps. That would be good. Yeah, and how are you actually all doing so far, all the raiders? Captain Falcon, how's it going? I think you played Monster Hunter before that, right? How was the hunt? What did you hunt actually? Oh, wait. There's someone. Die. Did die. Asshole. Wait. You do feel how the change in hit shot multiplicator made an impact on the SMGs. Like, SMGs are not bad yet, but previously you could you know, aim at the heads with an SMG and like pick people off very easily, and now it's like I think headshots only make a 1.25% headshot multiplier, so it's more like you can use them at close range and damn it. While I think assault rifles have like a 2.25 multiplier on headshots now. So assault rifles are like way more dangerous on range and with headshots, while, well, SMGs are just...
The enemy is retreating.
Oh, nice. So yeah, I think for all our new viewers, we just switch over to Conquest again, right? Showing off the new map and all that. Hopefully we have the new assault rifle unlocked then. Dun 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 dun. The Bad Company 2 music is still so good. Absolutely love it. Okay, still 9 kills with SMGs, but we have the new one of the new guns unlocked. Nice. Nice. But yeah, AM40. More carbine-like assault rifle. Apparently really good. Gonna try it out then. Aside from the whole doing the final missions, which is SMGs and sniper rifles. Well, perfect. That was fast. If anyone is wondering how grindy is the battle pass actually, I did not have much problems getting through the battle pass in like the time for season 1. It's 12 weeks. It's completely doable if you like play once a week. I usually just play then once per day because you know you get 10,000 points if you play a match per day, which is pretty good. So you can kind of just like get like 20,000 points per day easily, and then just be like, fuck it. You get those points, and it's like very, very constant. So I would say it's very, very doable. On the other hand, what I kind of dislike about it though is this whole thing that it's completely doable without actually taking up much of your time each week. Especially if you have like a friend you can play with. You can actually like choose so much of the missions each week. You can just do them in one day with like 1 or 2 in 1 or 2 hours. It's very, very easy actually. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this is the new map, Stranded. Big boat, surrounded by stuff. Very small map, actually, very close quarters. Let's get some more people. Oh, small hole. Well, they didn't expect that. Oh, shotgun. Yeah, I can't do much against the shotgun. Oh, the round's already over. No, why? No, that's bad. Don't be over, round. Don't be over. Let's go. Let's kill some more people.
Enemy down! Reloading! Watch it!
Yeah, I feel VC Face is doing some strain on it. Damn it. Ah, there we... that's the defeat already over. Ah, damn it. But yeah, how is your week going so far in general? I think I asked it before, but we have some new viewers, so yeah, how's it going? Hope it's very relaxing. Any messages that need approval again? Well, no, not yet. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so one change I did notice now is you don't get thrown immediately into the search again, which kinda sucks. I mean, it kinda sucks. So, yeah. Okay, let's do the kills with SMGs and then play a bit with the new assault rifles. And yeah, probably wrapping the stream up then after this mission. Maybe some sniping, but I will probably do that in the next days more. I don't want to, you know, I don't want you to be bothered by me just being ass with a sniper. Because I truly can't do it in this game. Like, I know people will be like, oh, sniping is easy, you just need to, you know, aim at the head and then point and click and you're dead. And it's like, sure, in some titles, you do. That's easy, like Call of Duty. But Battlefield is not a series that has hit scan weapons. Like, for for them wanting to have 128 players and 64 player matches,
We control the majority of sectors.
ironically, the whole game is still, like, all weapons are still completely... They have bullets, they just have physical bullets that fly around. I mean, it's not realistic because they have kind of a lot of fall off and all that, but you know, it's part of the gameplay. But yeah, come on that note, if you're like... Oh, damn it. If you're actually like playing with a sniper rifle in this game, and you shoot a sniper rifle, they will have like a giant arc and it's weird to hit. And I know some people are really good with the sniper rifles in Battlefield. I'm not, and it's probably just to... It's a case of you either can do it or fuck you. Damn it.
Reloading!
No. God damn it. Ah.
We've conquered more sectors than they have. Keep going.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Damn. Okay, let's get some people in front of our...
Defensive base for you!
in front of our lens and see if we can kill them. No? No? No one here. Damn. I am totally not winning at the moment. Fuck. Fuck. I think the combination of VC face and streaming probably is just enough strain on my CPU, even with all the improvements to 2042's performance, that it's just lagging a slight bit. Teeny tiny bit. I do know why in the end so many streamers have a two PC setup, which is probably the best thing you can do anyway. Oh yeah, all excuses. I'm just, you know, holding back my i5 in my PC totally. Nah, I mean, it's a bit more of an older Ryzen, and I mean, okay, older, it's a 2700. It's the recommended CPU, but like 2042 has still some performance issues. It's running fine now. I can actually play 128 players usually, but I feel a tiny bit of slowdown at the moment. It's just not as smooth as it could be. And I really hope it was better on this new map, because again, this new map is small and it's great. I like it. It's really good, actually. Like, with each update, with each rework, the whole map pool of the game just becomes better and better. Oh, come on! Oh god, that one was bad. That one was just bad. Oh.
We are moving to assault Charlie 2.
We hold more sectors than the hostiles. Sector Delta has been secured by our troops.
Focus! Focus! Up! Up!
Here we go. Next one. Oh no. No, no, just 4 more kills and then we would have it. Oh, damn it.
They're digging into the reinforcements
Oh
now.
well. Oh well. It's really not working out at the moment. There we go. Yes. 3 more. Oh no. Ah, of course it's the burst rifle. It's the burst rifle. The one gun I'm not using. Aside from that one time they put in like I don't know how many of you know the tale of the zombie mode. Because it truly was something.
Need to reload!
So like, you see, when they introduced Portal, it kinda happened that they very quickly realized people would just set up servers where you literally just kill bots and try to boost your XP gain. So they kind of disabled a lot of XP gain and tweaked around. Just kind of made them, people were like, hey, you kind of promised us we can just play Portal and a lot of stuff in the main game. And then they couldn't anymore because, you know, fucking XP gain lobbies. So, general state, they were like, hey, we're gonna tweak and have like official, we're gonna tweak stuff and all that, but then they made one thing. Every official, like, every Portal experience they put out as official, you know, on the main playlist, will have full XP gain. Okay, good. So, on the 4th or 5th week or so, after, like, it took a while, they uploaded a little Portal experience called Zombie.
Got plenty of fight left.
Because
They're hitting hard.
someone made, I think, was it Stone Mountain? Like, one YouTuber, I think it was Stone Mountain, sat down and made a little thing for Team Deathmatch. Basically, you have like 4 players on one team and 64 bots on the other team, and the bots only have knives, and they're programmed so that they run towards the players and try to just kill them in, you know, knife combat. Fun little thing, very hack jobby, very simple, but you know, you've been like, oh hey, this is actually working out, this is doable.
Hostiles in sector
And then people realized one thing,
lost control of
it has full XP and full progression,
Russians have control of most
and you're
sectors.
fighting 64 constantly respawning mindless bots that are just running towards you. Let me tell you, people just were like putting down Boris's turret and were like, is this working? And then they had Boris's turret on tier 1 and just finished. Because it was working indeed. It was working way too good indeed. I played it that evening. I played it and was like, hey, I have so many guns now that I just kinda unlocked on the fly because... Damn it. You see what I mean? My aim is ass. Normally I would have hit all of them. Fucking performance. It is the performance, I swear.
Take your medkit!
Yeah, that was the moment DICE, for some reason, put an XP farm mode into the game. And
We've lost control
boy did we XP farm the heck out of that mode.
Sector Echo in enemy hands.
And I still hate myself for the one thing I said back in the day. I was like, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow. The next day,
They're hurting. Hostile
well,
forces are at half strength.
the next day you saw the message in the morning. They were like, yeah, we maybe should have uploaded an XP farm mode into the game. And then it was removed. RIP. It wasn't even 24 hours in the game. I mean, I think it was like 24 hours in the game and a bit, but then it was gone. And haven't had anything similar since. Okay, actually, that was actually not the fastest thing they removed from Battlefield. But there we go. We have the SMG kills. Nice. Did you know what the fastest thing was that they removed? This was not even like. This was not even planned. This was not even like anything you could be like, oh, they fucked up or anything. It was more like shit.
Protect yourself in any way necessary.
So there was this one week. You see, before the first season launched, it was always like each week you had like one mission and you unlocked a skin or something. That, you know, just small things you could unlock each week just to have something going. By the way, new assault rifle. Well, that's a quick reload actually. Oh, nice. And one week they had this whole thing where they were like, oh hey, unlock a new cool skin for your Super Hind, you know, the Russian transport helicopter.
We are advancing on Charlie 2.
Take this.
And how should I put it? On its own, you would be like, wait, what is the problem with a vehicle skin? What is the problem with a vehicle skin? Well, you see, it was from a Russian helicopter. And this week was in March. Specifically, it was the one week where just like 2 days earlier, the whole Ukraine war started. And I do get that probably no one at DICE was like just thinking at the fact that for this week they actually put in a goddamn Russian helicopter skin, being like, look how cool our Russian helicopter is. In hindsight we can chuckle because gladly this whole okay, I say gladly, I shouldn't say anything positively about the Ukraine war except that Russia is fucking losing. Oh god, we have two tornadoes now. Yeah, also a feature of the new map, it can have 2 tornadoes at once. So it's like, not one side of the map is getting tornadoed, both sides are just getting tornadoed. And it's a small map, so it's like full-on tornado over the whole map. Yeah, nice.
Take the big supplies.
Aha! Have someone. Oh, god damn it. So yeah, that was probably the fastest one that got removed ever. And all because someone just didn't check, like, hey, shouldn't we have that still in there? Which is like bad timing overall, I would say. Bad timing. I actually really like the new assault rifle, not gonna lie. Pretty precise. Fuck.
Full control of Sector Delta.
Fuck.
We've conquered more sectors than they have. Keep going.
Russian troops have entered one of our objectives.
Even though it is kind of funny that... Oh damn it. That the 2 tornadoes... Like, like for once, 2 tornadoes in the same region, like just meters apart, in the same region at the same time at this time of the year. Yeah, Aurora Borealis, blah 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 blah. Oh fuck. This is like widely unrealistic, but still, it's just like, oh yeah, they're so nice. They're just, you know, going on each side of the ship. They're just, you know, they're just that nice. Just that nice. Can you stop being in combat?
Stop them, they'll take every sector.
Thank you.
Use this!
Fuck. You see my potato aim at the moment? So unprecise.
First aid! Use it! Something for you!
We secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back. Our forces have taken Charlie
Okay.
2.
I really like that this game just has ziplines all over the place. Ziplines are probably the best addition to the series in terms of map design.
Take this! Hold on, reloading.
Charlie 1 is now our target. Sector Alpha under control.
Fuck. Yeah. I can see why this map only has one layout. It's a pretty good layout, I would say. Still missing some of the older maps, but I mean, if they patch in Insane Crossing, you will 100% see me stream it. Just kind of realized if they actually build houses like old, you know, old French style houses for Battlefield 1 maps, if this actually is happening, they could actually use those to make Operation Metro and fuck, not again.
One of our objectives is
Operation Metro and Insane Crossing from 3 as well. I'm not having a good day. I mean, okay, it's a good day, but still. I just don't like being shot all the time. Why are you here in the dirt? Ah, sniper players.
Sector Delta has been secured. Good work. The majority of sectors are under our control.
Allies engaging in Charlie 1.
Oh hey, we have bots now. Would I become famous? No. I don't want to become. Okay, I slightly want to become famous, but you know, not on the. Oh, I just have cash and buy shit. Now maybe this is the this is just how it works out today nowadays. But like, hey bot, thanks for just buffing up my statistic. Fuck you though. I'm not buying shit. I'm just cultivating a fun little audience.
Attack Charlie 1.
And hopefully one day, I have something that... I mean, interestingly, so far, most people like to see Resident Evil, actually. Which is interesting.
Falling back.
Very
Good
interesting.
work, No Patch. You've won allies back home.
Well. But yeah, this is actually pretty perfect time. I do wish I could play more, but the performance is really not the best. It's really not the best. Anyway, thank everyone who tuned in, and thanks for the raid also. As you maybe can see on previous chat messages or in the chat, we now have actually VIP badges activated. To get a VIP status, it's very simple. You need to donate on Ko-Fi. Coffee? Is it called Ko-Fi or Coffee? I don't know yet. I've heard both, and I'm just so utterly confused. Let's just be real here. But yeah, thank everyone for tuning in. This was more of an, I mean, not really spontaneous. It's like, it's a new Battlefield, bigger Battlefield update. I like to stream Battlefield updates. It's par for the course at this point. And for more Boomer Shooters, you can expect those tomorrow, actually. Again, it's Boomer Shooter Wednesday tomorrow with Fashion Police Squad. I mean, we still have to find the very, very evil turncoat. After we gloriously defeated XX Uwu Senpai Swagman XX in the last session. Hunting down the evil ones. But yeah, that is tomorrow, and more survival horror on next Sunday. I do hope you like this look at Battlefield 2042 Season 2, Master of Arms. Yeah, I do like it. It's this thing that this game, with all the seasons and continuous updates, just becomes better and better. It's the small things. It's like, oh, you have more stuff for the weapons to unlock. You have some new weapons, and not much maps, but you have reworks. So in general, it's less content. Well, it's not directly less. It's very different content compared to what DLC sold earlier. But it's making progress. Again, I like that there's now just one unified menu where you can select Conquest, Breakthrough. Rush is now permanent, which is really, really good. Best game mode. I think the more they, fine-tune the specialists and bring back a class system. Again, I do think they need to split up the support again, give another class the older ammo boxes and ammo packs as a main gadget. But again, I think the more they do it, the more Rush will probably be the most interesting game mode in this game, actually. And I'm down for a Rush-centric Battlefield title again. Yeah, and also you can just always browse and see Portal now here. And for everyone who wants Hazard Zone, it's also there. But yeah, otherwise, it's a solid update. The new specialist is, well, situational, but not bad when you can use them. The new weapons, we unlocked one, again the AM40. There's also the Avances LMG, which is supposedly really good, but, well, it's tier 34, we're not gonna get there if you don't want to make like this an all-night stream, and I do not want to make this an all-night stream. And also the PF51 Keltec something. It's a Keltec weapon, it's a pistol with a P90 magazine, which is just really, really cool. And otherwise, you can also now unlock weapons from previous games from Portal, if you didn't catch that. So also really good stuff, actually. Just overall, there's just a lot of... Oh yeah, also there's a concussion grenade now. It's in there, which is nice, I suppose. In general, I would say the game is making good progress. It's making really, really good progress. Would I recommend it? Yes. Okay. Yes, under a few conditions. So first off, if you have people to play with, this is probably the best casual shooter you can play at the moment. I know there's Halo out there. I know there's Call of Duty out there, but for literally just fun rounds playing on a big battlefield, well, literally, having some explosions and fun and mayhem, this one is good and just continues to get better in the right places. It's not a massive amount of content they're currently dropping, but it's doing the right things. And second condition, on a sale. Like, if you see this for $30 and you have people to play with, and you really like, I want to play a multiplayer shooter now, then Battlefield 2042 might be the game you want, actually. Because it has those game modes where you can... it has those game modes like Rush and, well, to an extent Breakthrough, that are just very focused, where you can actually use the abilities of the specialist is to their best, and with Season 3 again, we get a class system on top of that, which is probably gonna make it even better. So you have your focused game modes, and you have just, you know, big sandbox conquest, which is also fun. It's quite relaxing, so you can actually talk to people. This is still one of the metrics I'm throwing around, which I don't think is talked about that much, because as much as I can say, oh hey, League of Legends is the more in-depth and kind of refined game if you want to make like a really competitive style game and want to play that one, sure, play League of Legends, but let's just be honest, even if you play with a 5-person team, you would usually not play well if you don't talk about the game. And in Battlefield, you can just enjoy everything without constantly needing to talk about the game. So yeah, a very talkable game. If you need that in your life, 2042 is not bad. And the more Portal stuff is getting patched in, the better it will get. But anyway, I hope you had fun with those 2 hours of our now, just running around shooting, unlocking a bit of the new gun, which is great. It's fun. It's very fun. If you also want to have a VIP badge, then you can donate on Ko-fi. I will post a link to Ko-fi on Twitter as usual. Don't feel pressure though. Money is tight, we live in hard times, but you would support the channel and, for example, allow me to expand my setup, being able to stream Switch games and just, you know, expand everything I'm currently doing and just have more streams and more fun streams. And also, you know, showcase indie games and all that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope I can see you tomorrow with more Fashion Police Squad. Good night.